Hello, it's Science with Sabor, and I'm going to show you how I teach a science experiment with an iPad. Here I am in my high vis. I know I'm looking like a builder, however, I am out here building the next generation of scientists. Here I'm showing the students the different pieces of equipment that they're going to be using, the names of the equipment, how to identify it, and also the health and safety that they'll need to know. So, my iPad is connected to the smartboard. This is the lesson. It is a food test experiment. Students have this lesson printed in front of them in a booklet. My science department, we create booklets which are basically textbooks that follow the curriculum that we have designed. This experiment is a food test experiment, which is part of the Key Stage 3 biology curriculum. Here I'm showing how students can use a pipette to squeeze chemicals onto different food substances to test for carbohydrates, proteins, sugars, and fats. My students are writing down their results into a table. This is in their printed booklet, which is in the lesson. I'm super proud of how my students produced excellent results from completing the experiment. Okay, fantastic. Now I'm going to show you how I get the lesson onto my iPad. So I use an app called GoodNotes. I have all my lessons saved here. As you can see, this is a Key Stage 3 biology booklet that my amazing science department has created and produced. We have the schema of the curriculum. We also have the lesson sequence. It is super easy to find your lesson in this app. So we're heading to lesson 2, practical, how to test foods for different nutrients. As you can see, we have 5 questions for retrieval practice, and a feature I really love about the iPad. You can zoom in, you can draw really clear diagrams to model to the students. I'm going to quickly go through the lesson here just so you can have a feel of how it looks. In this part of the lesson, I introduce the different chemicals. The students will use a pipette to squeeze onto the different food substances. A feature I really like is that I can zoom in, I can model how students can use that spotting tile. So the students fill in their results in a table, and then they have an analysis and evaluation questions and independent practice. That is how I use an iPad to teach a science experiment.